Today it's time for another review, and this time it's of wigs from Cosswigs. So a little bit of a background in regards to this. Cosswigs is a company that reached out to me and offered to send me 2 wigs of my choosing from their website for me to review. So first and foremost, what is Cosswigs? Well, Cosswigs is a company that really prides themselves on creating wigs, especially lace front wigs that are synthetic and affordable. They have so many wigs on their website in so many different variations and colours that it was a little bit hard to choose just 2, but in the end I narrowed down my choices to the 2 that I'm going to show you today. One is the synthetic brown 26-inch 2-tone curly lace front, and the other one is the synthetic blonde 26 straight lace front. I chose these 2 wigs because they are quite generic, and I thought that that would be a good option as I don't have any specific cosplays planned at the moment, and adding it to my stash of wigs is a good idea. Shipping wise, it was super quick. They arrived within a fortnight, even with the COVID restrictions. Now I do need to put a disclaimer out there, although I got these products for free, I will be giving an honest review of them. I'm getting no commission whatsoever from this, so if you went and bought a wig, which, you know, I will have a link below to the wigs, and also they have been kind enough to give me a bit of a discount for you guys, all you need to write in at checkout is Kiri10. But my point is that I don't get any kickback for this. I'll leave more information about that in the description below. Okay, truth time. So I opened up the packet to get the boxes out, but I have not opened these boxes yet, and it has been killing me. I want to see how good these wigs are. So let's open this one first. I'm getting a vibe that I should open up this one first. So the first thing I want to note is that all the wigs come in these beautiful gift boxes, which will be good for storage as well. Ooh, okay, so this looks to be the 2-tone curly wig. Ooh. They also sent some other goodies as well. So before I get to the wig, let's have a look at these little goodies that they sent. So they sent me some falsies, which, you know, I enjoy. They also sent me 2 of these styling clips. Oh, that's really cool. I actually don't have any of these. I've been wanting them, but I don't know where to buy them from. Yay! And lastly, we have the wig cap, and I think maybe there's 2 wig caps in here. Oh no, yeah, just 1 wig cap, which is fine. You only need 1 wig cap. Let's not get greedy here. Oh no, there is 2. Awesome. Okay, cool. So those are the extra goodies with that wig. I was not expecting that. That is a lovely surprise. Oh, so nice. All right, so the 2-tone wig. This was probably my favorite of the 2. When I saw it online, I thought, yep, I need that in my life. Okay, so this is what it's looking like in the net so far. Let's just take it out of the net. Okay, so the mesh is a little bit darker than my normal skin color, but I'm incredibly pale, so that's not hard. Oh, I like it. So the curls go from this dark brown through to this like honey blonde, which is really, really nice. And the curls are quite shaped. We've got about, what's that? About 2 inches worth of lace front at the front of it all, which is nice. We have the standard 3 clips in there, and we've also got the little elastics at the bottom. So generally speaking, what I do is that I tend to cut the lace down. Obviously, I cut off the elastic and I end up sewing some toupee clips at the back. I just find that holds wigs better. All right, so in terms of the fibers, they feel a little crunchy at the end, but that's probably the styling agent that's gone into holding the curl. But overall, I really like that it's got a little bit of sheen, but it's not like plastic shiny sheen. It looks like you've just gone and you've put your own hair through a curling iron. Like, honestly, that's the vibes I'm getting. Other than that, the curls up the top here feel super soft. Like I'm just running my hand through here, and it's like, yes, that's nice. Is that creepy? I don't know if that's creepy. Anyway, it's lovely. All right, so what I think I'll do is I'll open up the other one, and then I will clip the lace off it, and then I think I'll do a little bit of a presentation with my final thoughts. But so far, that's super lovely. I would probably wear that out normally, not even for cosplay. All right, and now for the second wig. Ooh. Oh, okay, so the gift in this one is a little different. It's a tiny velveteen rabbit. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. It looks like it's like a Christmas ornament. I think I'm gonna put it on my Christmas tree next Christmas. I mean, sure, we're only 10 months away from it, or 11 months away from it, but that's fine. All right, here's the wig. Oh, and there's also another little gift in here. This is, I've seen these. I never use them because I don't wear lace fronts on a daily basis. But I believe that you use these to help style the baby hairs at the front of a lace front wig. So that's cool. Maybe I will do some experimenting with that as well at a later date. The wig. Let's open her up. So this is all one color by the looks of things. It's kind of like this honey blonde, like more blonde than the edge of the other wig, but oh, that's nice. It's really nice. Or maybe it's champagne blonde. I don't know. It's nice. Yeah, see this one, the edges feel a little bit softer than the curled ones, but the fibers feel very, very luxurious. That's really nice. And in terms of the shine, you are getting a little bit of shine, but for a synthetic wig, it's really quite good. It's what I would expect for the money that you pay, put it that way. All right, let's have a look here. Okay, so interestingly, the lace on this one is much lighter. So you can see that the lace is actually a fair bit lighter with the blonde one than the dark brown one, which is good, you know, that makes sense. All right, so let's have a little bit of a look here. So we've got the standard 3 clips again and the elastic at the back, and that's looking pretty nice. So I think what I'll do is I will give this a good brush out. I will cut the lace, and then what we'll do is we'll come back for the final thoughts and you can see what they look like on. Let's do that, shall we? Okay, so sorry for the change of audio. I am going to be using the microphone just in my camera now because I am so excited by this wig now that it's on my head. So I wasn't really 100% sure about this wig. I thought it would be a very good blonde wig to add to the stash, but now that it's on my head, immediately, I want to do a Cersei Lannister outfit. Like, this is just so her. It also, if you put a little bit of a curl into it, I think it's Rosalie from Twilight. Like, this hair is just so beautiful. I honestly can say that the thickness, it is, when it's on, it's so much thicker than what it feels like when you first take it out of the like sleeve and the box. It's so much hair. Even my husband commented when I showed him this to him, he was like, that's a bit much hair. And I was like, no, it's not, I just have it all at the front. So I had to put some at the back to kind of just make it even, rather than, you know, when you get wigs, you know, and you show it off, you're like, oh, let me put it all in the front. No, like, let me show you what that's like. Hang on. So like, this is all the hair at the front now, and you can see there's just so much of it. It is really good. So for like, what is it, $59 US, this is a really good buy. And I feel like, well, I know that the fibers that they've used, you can style it. So if you wanted to put a curl in this, you could. The color is really beautiful. It looks so natural. Like, I have like a dirty blonde hair naturally, and like this is the color of my brother's hair. I feel like it's the color of hair that I wish I had, and I think that it is really, really nice, and I wish that my hair was actually this thick. All right, I am just gushing at this point. I recognize that. The other things that I need to mention about this is the fact that it does still feel a little bit like bristly at the ends, but with a good comb it has definitely got a bit softer in the ends. You have to take your time with this, and I will say that just because of the length it does tangle a little bit, but that's no different to any other synthetic wig that I've ever tried on. The one thing I will say about this is that this is probably the best fitting synthetic wig that I've ever tried on. You see, I have a buff head. I've got a larger than normal head for a female. Take that as you will. Anyway, the issue is that on a lot of lace fronts, the wig actually doesn't really meet at my hairline. It usually like comes to here and you can see my hair poking out if I was to glue it down. However, this one, as I feel it, it would actually stick on my skin and it would actually hide my hairline if I was using glue right now. The other thing is that it's not really cutting off my ear all that much. It goes around my ear and it feels really nice and comfortable. So other lace fronts in the past that I've tried, they've really like either they've not come around my head, number one, and then they also kind of cut into my ears as well, and it's really uncomfortable. So this is really the nicest kind of fitting lace front I've had, and I can feel that it's covering my hair at the back as well. So if I wanted to do an updo, I could probably do that. I would still cut off the elastics and put two pay clips in the back, but I mean the base of it is excellent. All right, enough of my gushing about how much I love this blonde wig. Let's try the other brown one. Okay, so let's talk about this wig. So this was my favorite wig on the website, and now that it's on my head, I still like it, but certainly the blonde one, I like that more. Number one, this is not near as heavy as what the blonde one is, which is a good thing, but in the same token, I would say that perhaps there's less hair in this particular one, maybe. It's the same length, but of course, because it is curled, it is shorter. So let's talk about the overall look of this wig. So one thing that I am not 100% absolutely in love with, and maybe with a bit of combing and restyling it would get a bit better, is the fact that it really does look like that's where the dark is, that is where the light is. I think I would have liked a bit more of a fade through the wig. However, that is my own personal preference. Some people like this look, and that's cool. And to be honest, it wouldn't stop me from wearing this wig. The wig itself feels a little bit smaller than the blonde one for some reason. The kind of flaps are doing the same sort of thing as what I find most of my other lace front wigs do, in the sense that it doesn't really, I don't feel like it covers, it's like, it's minimal. It's minimal, but it's there in terms of the fact that I don't know if it would fully cover my hairline, and it kind of cuts off my ear slightly as well. Though, saying that, not as badly as my other ones, I will say that. Yeah, it doesn't feel quite as large as the blonde wig. And maybe that's purely because the weight of like the hair fibers are just pulling the netting out a bit more, and you know what, that works for me, it's fine. The vibes in terms of character that I'm getting from this is Christine Daae. Absolutely. I've done Christine Daae before and I got a really cheap wig, so I'm really excited to upgrade her to one that is probably a better fit for her. Let's be honest. She's fancy. You gotta make her fancy. But look, overall, this is actually a very comfortable wig to wear. It is styled so that it is out of my face, which is really quite nice. The only downside is because I am so fair that the lacing at the top is very quite dark against my skin, unlike the blonde wig. But realistically, I know how to fix that. Put some foundation on there, Bob's your uncle. So I would say that this is definitely a wearable wig. I still really like it. Yeah, everything I'm saying, I realize that it sounds like I don't like the wig, but I love that blonde wig. I love that blonde wig. But this wig, definitely a close second. I think it's really nice, really swish. And look at those curls. Love it. So I guess the last thing for me to do is to say thank you, Cosswigs, for sending me these 2 wigs to review. They are absolutely fabulous. I can't wait to add them to my collection, especially that blonde one. Absolutely awesome. If you guys like this or would like to see other wigs that they have available, please go to their website, have a look through. I would say it's happy browsing. Absolutely 100% happy browsing. And if you do decide to get one, don't forget to use the code, which is Kiri10. I'll put it down below as well, just for spelling and all of that jazz, so that you can get $10 off. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more reviews and other goodness, make sure you subscribe and leave us a comment which one you like, the curly or the blonde. I'd be interested. Alright guys, see you later. Bye!